The test run of the new single ticketing system in Metro Manila begins today. The scheme aims to create a unified system to penalize traffic violators. The pilot implementation will cover 7 cities, including Manila, Caloocan, and Quezon City. Joining us now via Zoom is MMC President and San Juan City Mayor Francis Zamora. Mayor, good morning. Thanks so much for joining us. Now, it is a busy day for you guys at MMC and the MMDA. How will you go about the implementation of the single ticketing system in Metro Manila? I understand that the implementation will begin with a pilot test in 7 cities. Talk to us about the situation at this time. I think you're on mute, Mayor. All right, we are speaking to Mayor Francis Zamora there as we are trying to work around some issues with his audio. As we said, the test run of the new single ticketing system in Metro Manila begins today. This pilot implementation will cover 7 cities, and these cities do include Manila, Caloocan, and Quezon City. So we do want to talk to Mayor Francis Zamora about that as he heads the MMC right now. He is the MMC president. And of course, the MMC is always in close coordination with the MMDA. So again, if you're just joining us, it is good to know that the new single ticketing system in Metro Manila begins today. So as we said, that's in Manila, Caloocan, Quezon City, Parañaque, San Juan, Muntinlupa, and Valenzuela. So if you are on the road today, it is good to bear that in mind and become familiar with the processes if ever you are apprehended for any traffic violation. All right, so we're checking to see now if Mayor Zamora and his connection is all right. Okay, we're getting him back on the line, I'm being told. So again, as the single ticketing system begins today, you know, it's had trial runs over the past few months, but it's actually being implemented today in 7 cities within NCR. So if you are driving around Manila, Caloocan, Quezon City, Parañaque, San Juan, Muntinlupa, or Valenzuela, do know that this is being implemented in those cities. Okay, I do believe we have Mayor Zamora back. Mayor, are you there?
Yes, Ria, can you hear me?
Yes, now I can hear you. Fantastic. Okay, so Mayor, as we said, you know, this single ticket implementation is happening today in 7 cities in the metro. What is the situation like on the ground so far on this first day?
Well, first of all, Ria, yes, we will be implementing the pilot testing today for the 7 cities. The difference is now we have our gadgets integrated with the LTO. That means if you are caught for a traffic violation, we simply have to input your license number and your name into our gadget, and we can now jot down your violation, and it will be eventually uploaded to the LTO system. So we will know that today or this morning you have violated in San Juan. And if you get caught tomorrow or the next day, you will again be jotted down into the system. And if you get caught again in another place, if you have not paid for your fines, then we can already confiscate your license. Now, the good thing here is you have options to pay online through digital payment platforms. You do not have to go anymore to the city hall where you were caught. Because you have a lot of online payment platforms to choose from.
All right, that's great. Okay, so Mayor, let's create a scenario here. Okay, let's say a driver is flagged down by an enforcer for some traffic violation. What exactly will the enforcer do? As a motorist, what can we expect he will do? And as you said, initially, for the first offense, the driver's license will not be confiscated.
Well, yes. For instance, you get caught today. Number one, you should not. You should give your license. All they have to do is issue you a citation ticket, which you have to pay immediately, either physically in the city hall or online. Now, if you choose not to pay, if you choose to evade payment, the next time you are caught and the traffic enforcer inputs in the gadget your data, and through that they will see that you have evaded a few weeks already or even a few months, then they can confiscate your license. If you do not get caught, but eventually you have to renew your license, the LTO system will flag you down because it will say there that you have evaded your fines for a long time already. They will not renew your license.
Okay, Mayor, quickly talk to us about the corresponding fines. And also, are you confident that this will not cause any further confusion between enforcers and motorists?
Okay, there are 20 common violations agreed upon in the Metro Manila Traffic Code. These carry corresponding fines with them. Of course, the more serious fines have higher fees to be paid. And actually, there will be less confusion because now these 20 common violations will have unified fines, unlike before. Each city in Metro Manila had a different amount of fines per violation. So this time around, it has been unified. There will be less confusion. And the best part of this really, I believe, is that motorists will have more convenience in paying because online options are now available. And we are trying our very best to get all digital payment platforms on board so that people have more options to pay.
Right, that would be incredibly convenient. Mayor, thank you so much for speaking with us here on New Day. That was MMC President and San Juan City Mayor Francis Zamora.